Hello everyone, today we're going to talk about gun control. So this is a video basically being like pro taking away guns, which just gonna get a quick thing off here, right? Banning drugs and launching the war on drugs didn't stop the drugs from happening. It reduced supply without, actually reducing demand, which just led to the supply being more dangerous. So yeah, I'm just gonna say banning guns won't help. Getting some minor mild restrictions, like making sure the guns are in right hands, right? Like basically just gun owners being responsible, having universal background checks and certain things like that. Fuck.
When you can't make...
No, not yet. Things like that could definitely help. Don't solve everything, but yeah, America's gun problem is about, a lot of it is about the demand to do terrible shit, America has a gun problem. Maybe that's it's because of guns haven't been so highly regarded, but yet again, taking away the guns right now won't change anything unless we change like the minds of the people who actually want to use the goods for bad. And whilst I'm for every gun owner, like I think every gun owner should.
When you can't...
I think every gun owner should know how to handle a gun responsibly, so they should have to pass gun safety course. But that won't stop like school shootings and shit. Maybe it'll stop like one school shooting. Maybe it'll save one life per year. These things, but yeah, let's fucking get into the video.
When you can't make sense of the world today,
ask Mr. Jordan to show you the way.
On the birds and the BS.
There's a lot of BS on this show.
Morning, everyone, and welcome to the Birds and the BS, where we
Morning, Jordan.
encourage you to actually take the advice you give your children. Today's letter comes from Allie in Alabama.
Allie in Alabama. Yeah. Alabama. Sweet home Alabama. What am I doing?
Dear Mr. Jordan, my son is always playing with his gum and spitting it on the floor, so I've made a no gum in the house rule. My daughter says she always uses her gum responsibly, so it's still her right to chew. Should I let my daughter keep her gum?
Yes, you fucking should. Your daughter hasn't done anything wrong. Well, punishing her for something that she hasn't done is, a human rights violation because collective punishment and all, which I have been subject to in school. Fun fact.
Allie, let me use an analogy to help with this one.
Oh boy, this analogy better not be about guns.
Imagine for a moment that I am surrounded by people who play with their gun. With these people spitting bullets all over, would my mother still let me keep my gun?
Well, I mean, I would let them keep the gun. Actually, I would shoot the person using the gun irresponsibly because they're putting other people at risk, Just, I don't care if a 3-year-old is the one buying the gun and shooting wildly all over the room. I'd take that son of a bitch out.
Here to answer that question is my favorite mother from live musicals on TV, Anna Gasteyer.
I don't like this person.
Thank you for having me, Jordan. Sit up straight. You look like Shikard Quasimodo.
If I were using my gun the right way, but others weren't, would you still let me keep mine?
Of course not.
But I didn't do anything wrong.
So, collective punishment? Are they advocating for collective punishment? Or are they advocating for human rights violations? Not really, but they're fucking morons, okay?
It's a fair point you make. This was not your mistake. I'm a law-abiding son. Why take away my gun? But as a mother in charge of your fun, the acts of another can ruin it for everyone.
Which it should not do. It shouldn't ruin it for everyone. That's bullshit. The acts of one should ruin it for them, and they should, you should punish them. And then try to, build up so they don't do stupid shit like that again. You should try to prevent them from doing things again, not, fucking punishing everyone.
That's because, as you always say...
This is why we can't have nice assault weapons.
First off, bitch, assault weapons, they don't sell those to civilians. Or well, like they kind of do, but you require special licenses, and assault weapons have been pretty much illegal since the 70s when Ronald Reagan was, I don't know, had something to do with the ban of assault weapons. That's all I know. But yeah. Assault weapons are banned. What are you talking about? The fucking rifles that are you're talking about polymer rifles that look scary, basically. That's what you call an assault weapon. Well, the shotgun is more of an assault weapon than those rifles. Those rifles are tend to be AR-15 looking guns, like AR-15 style guns. And actually AR-15 is, surprise surprise, an M16. I read up on the M16 Union Stormer. It's actually an amazing weapon designer, but yeah. Assault weapons are already banned in America. Yeah.
Or you know what? Guns of any kind.
But guns prevent more deaths than they cost in America. There's actual statistics on this.
When it comes to our kids, it's time for us to step in instead of think and pray for peace of mind.
Yeah, well, stepping in is stuff you need to do, but like stop school shootings, but not by fucking banning guns.
Government says sacrifices sometimes should be made in the name of the greater good.
And you could say that a sacrifice made in the greater good is some people's lives, right? But in order to save many, many others' lives, like guns do. You know? Also, sacrifice for the name of the greater good can be different things. Like, you could call everything sacrifice for the greater good, because it helps something out that you care about, you know? I think that's the greater good. It's different for everyone.
Someone tainted Tylenol, they fixed the flaw. There was...
They fixed the flaw? Yeah, I don't know too much about that, but...
one shoe bomb, and they changed the law.
One shoe bomb and they changed the law? I don't know anything about that.
And when guns kill kids, that's the final...
Second Amendment.
That's exactly what they always do. They...
Yeah, we claim our rights. That's what we do.
shoot us down by invoking the Second Amendment. Don't they understand how much there is to lose?
Yeah, there is a lot to lose, like thousands of lives from taking away guns.
There are lives at stake, and don't forget who.
Many lives, including that of children, but there's also lives at stake. So, you know, I don't know. Taking away guns won't solve the problem. It might just make it worse.
Nothing's more
Just that's with war on drugs.
important than the safety of a child. So time to take your guns and the rhetoric you stockpile.
Whoa, that's pretty radical. Most of us are against assault weapons, but
Which are already banned.
even we liberals can't go after the Second Amendment itself.
Why not?
I mean, we just...
It's because it's a right. It's in your Bill of Rights. Which, I mean, human rights are more important, but... Yeah.
don't. It's always, look, we're not saying we're coming for your gun.
And a lot of people are coming for guns. I'm an advocate for, like, some levels of gun control. Gun control is a stupid word. It makes people worried, just the name of it, because, oh god, it's God, want to step into control of shit, which is not helping your debate, by the way, but yeah. I think America should get in some more laws when it comes to guns, but those won't stop the mass shootings. And neither will coming for your guns, which,
Actually, now we are.
she wants to, and he as well. This is playing sarcastic as shit.
Wait, really?
This is why we can't have compromise.
Yeah, I mean, the NRA is not that evil. So no, the NRA is not that evil. Sure, I don't like the NRA personally because they've actually, despite universal background checks being really popular among Americans, the NRA is not for it. Universal background checks basically means you need to have gone through a background check person any gun from anyone, you know? And that's supposed to be like for all states, because a lot of states already have that law, but some of them don't. Meaning anyone can go purchase a gun from someone in, I'm pretty sure it's Louisiana. You can just go like, hey, yeah, I want that gun. How much are you willing to pay for it? This and this much. Okay, yeah, you give your price. Here's the gun, dude. Have fun.
I understand you think that hunting's neat.
Because it actually, surprise, lowers the amount of animal cruelty. We hear hunt in my family, right? And, well, just a quick thing, right? This means we can get beef from the woods, you know, from hunting, something that's pretty natural. Whereas, like, if you compare that to how most people get their meat from animals living in a factory farm, got tons of fucking antibiotics in them, you know? Which could lead to, what's called superviruses in the future, and yeah. They're also pretty cruel, those factory farms, so, I mean, hunting is pretty neat, because, yeah, not only does it actually, like, save lives of cows, because, you know, less of a demand, plus you're generally going to be using more of the meat, instead of just throwing all the shit away, you know? But yeah, it basically saves lives, it's more humane to hunt. I don't see the problem here.
But sometimes our pastimes jeopardize our lives, which matter more than your precious ski.
That does not rhyme at all.
I understand you really had a ball. Then one lone wolf went and ruined it all.
That's the most stupid analogy I've ever heard. And I've been debating the actual, like, fucking black supremacists. Yeah, those exist. There's no such thing as reverse racism. There's just racism, and anyone can be racist. Like, I wanted to ask Black Lives Matter the other day, and, you guys know about that MAGA kid? Yeah, they called him racist, even though that guy who was staring out literally wanted all whites to go back to Europe. Which, sounds a bit Richard Spencer-esque, if you ask me. You know, the guy who, is a fucking Nazi and supports the Nazi ideology.
Oh, and by one, I mean 96 deaths a day.
Yeah, that's an actual statistic, and, most of that's not because of, gun crimes in themselves. It's because people don't know how to teach use gun safety, which can be fixed, and suicides, which, well, can also be fixed, but that requires an effort into mental health, and taking away the guns is not gonna... It's not gonna fix that. It's just not gonna fix that.
So even though there are a lot of people who
And more people get saved by... Once again, more people get saved by guns than people who actually get killed by guns in America.
use guns responsibly, the fun we get to have with them isn't worth the destruction they cause.
Exactly. You know, there's a lot of things we do that with.
Like lawn darts,
Uh-huh.
Sudafed, and adopted animals are harder to get than a gun because of the actions of a few.
Exactly.
I mean, you're not gonna see those darts harm too many people, right? Some of the restrictions are kind of stupid. I get it when it comes to pets, though. Like, especially when it comes to, like, an animal shelters, because, guess what? It's important you're not a piece of shit who wants to kill them. Like, who wants to harm them. But yet again, like, that's also important with guns, so, yeah. But it's more important when it comes to the life of an actual animal. Well, definitely, 100%. Chance that you're gonna have an impact on someone's life by buying an animal, that animal's life, right? So you can't be a bad person, and have adopted an animal. Like that. But guns, you can have a gun without actually even having to use it in your entire life, It doesn't have to affect anyone else.
Exactly.
But what about safety? And guns for protection?
Allow me to issue a logic correction.
I mean, I'm gonna issue a logic correction to you because I don't know if you've heard a statistic that I mentioned like once or twice, but guns are used to save more people than they're used to kill people. Straight up facts from, I'm pretty sure, the CDC.
A gun beneath your pillow makes you feel secure till you think your granny's a burglar, then it loses its
I mean, yeah, maybe instead you're supposed to, I don't know how to safely use a gun instead of just pointing it at anyone. You're supposed to identify your target before you shoot. Isn't that like basic gun safety?
Say a good guy with a gun could stop a bad guy with a gun.
But neither has to die if neither one has one.
Well, actually, look, we want the guns out of the hands of bad guys and the good guys to have guns. You wanna know why? Because the good guy with a gun can stop the bad guy with a gun, and even without a gun, I don't know if you've seen that this is police shooting has been an uproar about. Cops shot a black man, but they shot him because he was charging them with a fucking knife. He could have killed them. The police don't have any knives. They got batons, and even if they were to use the batons, right? Who could have guaranteed the police's safety? It's better to shoot a criminal than to risk letting a good guy die. That's just flat out better.
I only wonder how these men will find their sense of self-worth and masculinity without their pew pew.
It's not about masculinity, bitch.
Who you are as a man isn't found in your gun.
No shit, Sherlock, but a gun can protect you.
Who we are as a country should be safe for everyone. Australians stayed butch after their overhaul.
Well, Australians, actually, this Australian violence was all around the way down.
If you're a macho prick, you can stay one after all.
And they make it's funny, they make this about masculinity now. Yes, guns may be seen as masculine, but they're not just there because they're masculine, They're not meant to protect my fragile masculinity. Look, I'm not even a very masculine man, I still advocate for guns because guns protect people, guns are useful, guns are,
Take us home!
This is why we can't have Rambo teachers.
Why can't we have Rambo teachers? I mean, they can definitely teach you some useful things about, how to handle a gun, because Rambo, I don't know, was special forces, It depends on what kind of Rambo teacher you meet. The one in the movies or the one in the books. Because the one in the books, he was, he killed a lot of people. For the sake of killing. But in the movies, it was pretty good, I don't know.
This is why we can't have dummy leaders.
Yeah, I mean, you can't have dummy leaders, yeah. Donald Trump is a dummy. I hate to break it to you, but it's not as smart as it seems. It's just another politician, at least to me.
This is why we can't have not nice things.
That's a stupid line.
And when the government needs to be overthrown, get your ass out and vote, cause we can't do this alone.
Oh yes, because a military dictatorship can be overthrown by a vote. You absolute fucking morons.
That's all for today, folks. Allie, tell your daughter she can play with her bazooka gum all she wants, as long as she joins the March for Our Lives. And join us next time when we'll send our thoughts and prayers that Marco Rubio wakes up to find his balls between his legs instead of his gun. Till then...
Wait, isn't that supposed to be... I guess it's not supposed to be a children's program. I'm not sure at this point, to be honest. I'm not even... You literally... You had an analogy, and then you were like... You had an analogy for why you shouldn't let them have gums, and then we were like, yeah, they'll have my gums, but not have guns. Even though your analogy was that gum is similar to guns in that way. So what the fuck is your problem? What the actual fuck is your problem?
This is why we can't have the Electoral College.
And they finish it off with saying why they can't have the Electoral College. Look, I kind of think the Electoral College is stupid. I mean, I don't know if it's necessary or not. That's not my point. It basically is putting in everything now. And this thing, the original started about gum and the guns, and then was like, Donald, Orange Man bad, and then it was like, Electoral College bad. Make up your damn mind.
Well, we figured that one out. Now be sure to share, subscribe, and comment.
No, we did not figure that one out, and I'm not gonna share, well, I guess it's kind of sharing. I'm not gonna subscribe, and I have commented about how stupid this video is. So well, I can see you later, guys. I guess because I can't handle more of this stupidity. Please kill me.